Hi, it's Carol. It's a wild Wednesday. Here I am in my car. Seems to be a safe place. Winds are about 16 miles per hour and temperature is somewhere maybe 70, but feels like 67. So for those of you who are on the East Coast, I'm sorry. I understand the Midwest is getting a lot of touchdowns right now with twisters, and sorry about that. We're going to have rain again tomorrow night into Friday, which means I'll be walking indoors. Just my walk. Have you tried that app, the walking app? Let me know down below if you tried the walking app yet. So I was scrolling through trying to think of something that I would talk about today, and there was a Facebook post that came through, and it talked about a person hiring a contractor to do some work at their home. And when the contractor was asked, how much do you charge, he said $2,800, and the customer said, that sounds too much, and the contractor said, well, I think it's only worth about $800. And he goes, okay. He said, you know what, I will charge you $800 and I will teach you how to do that. And they went down the list of don't forget to buy the equipment. Oh, and I'm going to do it on Saturday. And he goes, well, I can't do it Saturday. I said, I guess, well, Saturday's the only day I do that because that's the only day I schedule in to do the teaching. And he goes, okay, I'll forgo my family and take the class on Saturday. And he goes, and the contractor says, well, don't forget to go, you'll need to get this, and this equipment. Well, I don't have that kind of equipment. Well, you need to go, I could rent it to you for $300. So, and then he said, okay, I'll rent it from you for $300. And then it became you're going to need to go to get the equipment. You're going to need to go to the contractor store, but you have to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. And don't forget your truck. I don't have a truck. Well, you're going to have to go rent a truck. Well, do you have helpers to help you take the stuff out? No, I don't. And then he finally realized that all the things a contractor does for that $2,800, between the experience, the tools, the knowledge, the help, it became worth $2,800. And when I thought about it, I thought, well, that's what we're up to today with what is my worth when I'm working with a home buyer. What will a home buyer willing to pay me to work with them? I talked to a potential buyer. If I brought the buyer, the seller would pay me. And the seller said, well, yes, I can negotiate that. I said, well, yes, but this is what I'm going to charge. And if you're not going to be able to pay that, I'm not going to be able to do it. So, because that was something I heard earlier today. I have a worth for the knowledge, the 40 plus years of experience, the transactions I've been through, the affiliates I know how to work with, the negotiation skills I have, how to fill out the forms to keep you, the home buyer, out of any problems or potential problems. I have a team of people that I can go to if I have any questions. I have for legal advice as well as practical advice. So what are you willing to pay me? What am I worth? I mean, most of you go ahead and you work for an hourly or a salary. You work for a salary, and based on your skill, you're getting paid for that skill a certain amount. Right now in California, they just upped the price for the fast food workers to $20 an hour. And there was an article saying, well, since the fast food companies have all made more money in the last 2 years, that they have enough money to pay the $20 an hour and not fire anybody. Well, most of the fast food companies today are talking about raising their prices to justify this $20 an hour. It has to come from somewhere. The cost of the goods has gone up. The cost of gas to get the goods there has gone up. the person who was saying, no, they have the money. Well, it's kind of like the government. If the government makes some money, they need to save some of that money for any future endeavors. If you have a little bit of money set aside, that's good. If a company, big corporation, has some money set aside, it doesn't necessarily mean that they need to not have profit. The profit is a lot having to do with research and development, to making sure they have money in case their service or what they're selling is you're not able to sell it for whatever reason, and maybe you can't get the goods to make whatever you're trying to make to sell. So when you're talking about $20 an hour for a fast food worker, bless their heart, yes. What you need to do is get another job or go to school and learn another trade. This is just a jump-off job. And if you want to be manager at a fast food place, okay, great. You've jumped yourself up, and your quality of skills will go up. And if you choose to jump off into your own business or to another company, you have that skill in your resume, and you'll get paid appropriately for your skill, your education, your experience. That's how we get paid. And if I have a service or product that you would like, you're going to pay me for that service or product appropriately. I'm not going to give it for free. I do a lot of advice for free, but there's certain things when it comes to a real estate transaction I would like to get paid. And so will every other realtor out there. So that's my little spiel for there. I do want to remind you, if you're in the Torrance area, and I don't know if you could see this backwards, but we have a Cherry Blossom Festival coming up this Sunday from 11 to 4 at Columbia Park. We call it the Windy Park. It gets really, really windy, cool there. And there'll be all kinds of it's a Pan-Asian performances, arts and crafts, food trucks, booths, and of course the Torrance Rose Float Association will be there with our little booth. And come and become a member. It's $20. You'll have the privilege, if you choose to participate in decorating our 2025 float, or you can just become a donor. Yeah, we are a 501(c) organization, nonprofit, so you can get a write-off. We're always looking for donations. Yes, we do get some money from the city, but it's not enough. So we're always looking for donations from, individuals and or companies. If you have a company that's looking for a place to donate, we'll be happy to take the money. Right? And for that, we do have some accolades to provide to the company. The name will be in our website. They'll be on our in our newsletter. We'll acknowledge them at our celebration dinner. So if you have any questions on that, torrancerosefloat.org. Go to the website, check it out. Become a member, $20. And buy a rose vial. So eventually, when the float comes down Colorado Boulevard, you're somebody you honored or in memory of, or a little tag is on the little vial, and you can tell them there's your rose. So that's my Wild Wednesday for today. I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. I hope you had a great Easter. What's the next big holiday coming up? I guess is going to be Passover's coming up in a few weeks. So anyway, we will talk again. Have a great Wednesday. Bye.